Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of the Face Yoga Expert Podcast. And this week, I am sharing with you 5 very frequently asked face yoga questions that I get a lot and my answers to them. Now, I also have a blog on this, which I'll link for you in the show notes. The blog actually was written in 2021, and I'm reading it now, and it's saying I'm on the verge of being 39, but actually I'm 42 now. So it shows how many years on it is, but it's nice to sometimes have it in written form. So I will link this for you, but obviously bear in mind, my age is different, and that is one of the questions we will be delving into today. And I get quite a lot of questions each day, both from clients and followers and subscribers to my channel and people just interested in face yoga everywhere. So this might be via email, on social media, on website forums, in person when I'm doing events. And I'm always happy to answer them all because actually I understand that face yoga can be a rather new topic for some of you. Plus, I do love sharing scientifically proven techniques and stories that have turned people's lives around for the last 19 years of being the world leading face yoga expert. And over the years, I've noticed there are probably around 5 questions that stand out the most. So I thought it'd be really helpful for you guys if I just delved into this a little bit deeper in this podcast episode. So big question I get asked, how old am I and have I had Botox? So these are probably the number 1 or 2 questions actually that I get daily. So I am 42, in February I'll be 43. I'm a Pisces, I'm born on 23rd of February 1982. And I'm also asked if I've had any Botox, injectables, fillers, surgery, often in a very lovely and complimentary way. Sometimes in a bit of an accusing way, I must admit. People seem to absolutely not believe my answer, which I take as a compliment, to be honest with you. And the answer is, of course, no. I've never had any fillers. I've never had any Botox or any other injectables on the market. I've never had anything like facelift or remodeling surgeries or anything like that, mostly because I completely believe in face yoga. It's what I do every day. It's what I share every day with such a deep, deep passion. And I've seen so many proven results on myself and other people. I actually don't want to go for injectables like Botox. But I do want to add, if you want to go for surgery, fillers, Botox, anything like that, you do you. I am absolutely pro-choice. And I really believe that we live in an age of choice, particularly as women, where as long as we are fully informed, and now we have full information everywhere, so we can be fully informed, that we are now able to choose. And really, I believe that we should feel good in our own skin no matter what. So never feel that face yoga is an exclusive club where if you have done anything like that, you can't join. It's absolutely open to everyone, and it can complement other procedures that you may have. Okay, next question that I'm asked a lot is how to reduce a double chin and facial fat. And the first thing to say about this, and this is important, is you can't spot reduce fat. So what you can't do is pick an area of the face, such as the chin or the neck area in this case, and start doing isolated exercises, expecting to burn fat in that area. The same lesson works for body fat. So you can't expect to do exercises for your arms, for example, and burn fat in that area alone. Burning fat generally is about eating healthily and focusing on general instead of targeted weight loss. But what you can do is tone muscle in an area. So when you do that, it really helps to define an area and can really help to reduce the appearance of things like a double chin. So I would absolutely recommend doing exercises for the lower face if you're suffering with your facial fat, but also striving for all-round exercise. So if you know for certain your double chin has to do with excess weight, then like I said, you'll probably be better off following a general healthy eating weight loss plan. But certainly, still, you'll find that complementing your exercise and diet regime with face yoga will really help drive visible results. And that's because as you lose fat in that area, you may find that it leaves your skin looking saggy and even wrinkly. So it's definitely worth strengthening those muscles underneath the skin. In terms of what you should be doing to tone a double chin, here's one of my favorite exercises, and I'm explaining it to you now. So tilting your head back, making sure you have your lips together, and repeatedly bring the tip of your tongue up and down towards the roof of your mouth. Do this at about a rate of 1 movement per second. You'll feel it just underneath the chin. Place your hand under the chin so you can really feel that working as your tongue moves up and down. So you can do this simple exercise for about 1 minute per day, even twice a day in the morning and the evening. And I have exercises like this in my 2 books, Danielle Collins Face Yoga and the Face Yoga Journal, as well as exercises on my YouTube channel. But even if you have one specific area, I definitely would highly recommend you still do a full face yoga program, because if you're toning up the muscles around the upper neck and jaw, that really gives the rest of your face muscles really good support. And remember, the muscles in your face are all connected, from the jaw to the eyes, to the nose, to the neck. So by exercising one of them, you'll be exercising all of them. So remember, really trying to do a little bit for each part of the face. And the other thing I would say when it comes to a double chin, if for you it's not to do with either saggy skin or excess fat, but it's actually to do with fluid retention in that area, I would more recommend you focus on massage for that area. That's really going to help just to shift some of that lymph, that stagnant energy, that fluid buildup in that area. You may also find that your double chin is to do with posture. So if you find you've got a very forward-facing posture and you're starting to pull your neck down a lot and it's creating sagginess there, lines there, or again, fluid retention in that area, start looking at doing some gentle posture exercises. Again, if you look on my YouTube channel, Face Yoga Expert, I have some really good exercises for helping work with your posture. Next question I get asked a lot: how to reduce eye bags, puffiness, and dark circles. And this is a good one. And I've done lots of videos on this, and I have done lots of podcast episodes on this as well. So go check those out. But the best way to get rid of dark circles and puffiness is, in my opinion, through massage, because you want to improve the blood circulation in that area. By doing that, you're bringing all the fresh blood up to the skin surface, and that new blood is carrying fresh oxygen and fresh nutrients. It's going to nourish the skin, making it look brighter and glowing, as well as helping with your body's natural detoxification process. So while the circulatory system is a major part of that process, so is your lymphatic system. It's our body's waste disposal system that carries everything we don't want in our body, so toxins and all of the gunk, and then takes it out of the body. Still, the lymphatic system doesn't actually have a pump like the circulatory system does to keep the blood pumping and flowing. So it really does need a helping hand. So when we're moving our body, when we're drinking water, when we're eating the right foods, when we're giving ourselves massage, we can really help the lymphatic system and really give it literally the helping hand that it needs. So here are a couple of easy techniques you can just add to your routine straight away. So firstly, you can use your index finger to tap around the eye area in one direction for 30 seconds. When you're done with that, you can just repeat it, do the same process in the opposite direction. You can also use your ring finger if you find that by doing that, you have a little bit of a lighter touch, because really remember, you have to be careful with the eye area. The skin around your eyes is about 10 times thinner than the skin on the rest of the face. So it's absolutely worth taking your time and doing it gently. What you can also do is you can take your ring finger, start on the inner corner of your eyebrow, just under your eyebrow, smooth gently under your eyebrow, come to the corner of your eye, then go under your eye towards the edge of your nose and keep that going round. Make sure you don't drag the skin there, but that's really going to help with that lymphatic drainage. And you can do that every morning, particularly if you do find that you get very puffy in that area. Next question I'm asked a lot: how to smooth forehead lines without Botox. So let's talk about getting rid of those horizontal lines that often run across the forehead, as well as those vertical lines between the brows. Now, the good news is you can do it. And one of the best ways of doing this is retraining your forehead. So for so many reasons, nature, stress, habit, copying other people's habits when we were growing up, some of us are very prone to raising our eyebrows way too much when expressing ourselves. And that in turn will definitely result in noticeable lines and wrinkles. So with really simple exercises, which of course you can do at home, anytime, like with all of my face yoga, your forehead will look and feel so much more smoother, relaxed, and just lighter and brighter over time. After all, the number one thing we want to feel from face yoga is feel good in ourselves, as well as, of course, look good, but in a natural way that's helping us to look the best version of ourselves. So to do this, either place 1 or 2 hands on your forehead area, then focus on one point in front of you and open your eyes as wide as you can. The key here is to not raise the eyebrows. If you start feeling the eyebrows raising up, use your hands. Even place your index fingers on your eyebrows to keep that area still if you need to. And you can also train the forehead by looking up and down or side to side or around as though you're looking at all the numbers on a clock going one way and the other. This is going to strengthen your eye muscles, but it's also going to help with eye bags as well, because it's really helping with that energy flow, boosting the circulation. And these techniques are really renowned in yoga, in Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine. They're helping to strengthen the eye area, increase the blood flow, even improve eyesight, as well as smoothing your forehead. And the lovely thing about face yoga is you can take time doing these exercises and you'll see improvement over time, which is fantastic. And something I hear from a lot of people is something like Botox can wear off within 3 months. And what happens then is you've sort of got that up and down result. So you find that your skin looks really smooth straight after an injectable. And then a few months later, the lines will come back again. And then you have to go back and get it again. And it's like this love-hate relationship with your forehead. But with face yoga, you will find that you're gradually getting those improvements over time. And of course, it's going to take a little bit longer than an injectable that works overnight. But long term, you are getting results again and again and again that absolutely keep improving. So next question, final question today that I'm asked a lot is how to tone a saggy neck. Our neck tends to show our aging pretty much quicker than most other areas. This is because the skin of the neck is super thin, almost as thin as the skin around our eyes. Plus, we put a lot of strain on the neck, particularly now that we're using phones and computers practically all day, let's face it. So to tone a saggy neck, you want to start by paying attention, first of all, to your posture. So even from a face yoga viewpoint. So to do this correctly, just imagine a string going from the top of your head all the way up to the ceiling and really lengthen yourself up. That will make a really big difference. Really relax your shoulders down and back, open up through your chest. Now, for strengthening and toning exercises, I really love the giraffe exercise, one of the absolute classics. I've been teaching this for about 19 years, a real staple in our face yoga teacher training course as well. And here's how to do it. So you place your hands onto your collarbone and tilt your head back. You bring your bottom lip out a little bit, hold that position and breathe deeply for about 4 breaths. You can also do some lymphatic drainage in that area. So you can very gently massage the side of your neck very softly downwards a few times daily. It really will help to depuff your face area as well. So there you have it. My 5 most asked questions fully answered for you. So if you'd like to delve deeper into any of the topics and strengthen your face yoga knowledge, I definitely would recommend my book, Danielle Collins' Face Yoga. It will give you really in-depth tips on how to work with every part of your face and look and feel the best version of you. Thank you so much for joining me again. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time.
So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you'd like more information on face yoga or you'd like to become a face yoga teacher, just head to our website, faceyogaexpert.com, for more information. If you'd like to do a regular, structured, daily face yoga program to get the best results, you can either use one of my apps, just search Danielle Collins on your app store, or you can use my book, just search Danielle Collins Face Yoga on Amazon. And thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.